Hello, everyone. It is me, Danielle J. Mitchell, your up and coming queen of real estate, and I'm here for another episode of Tuesday Tip at 2. Hey everybody, it is me, Danielle J. Mitchell, Queen of Real Estate Social Media Extraordinaire, and I'm here for today's and this week's Tuesday Tip at 2. Listen, we're going to be talking about the 2024 housing market forecast. So you don't want to miss what I'm going to be talking about, because as a buyer, as a seller, you need to know what's coming in 2024. The other thing you need to know is that you can book a consultation with me, whether you're buying, whether you're selling, whether you're an investor. You need to go to book.djmrealtyco.com. Again, book.djmrealtyco.com and sign up for your buyer's consultation, seller or listing consultation, investor consultation. It's all there for you. Now, let's get into it. To say, what is projected for this coming 2024 housing market season? Here are some questions that people are really wondering, needing answers for. So let's get into it. First thing is, what's going to happen in the real estate market in 2024? Well, in 2023, the housing prices, they held steady. All right. So the volume of sales was a little bit less than normal, nothing astronomical and crazy, but understandably because of what was going on with the interest rates in 2023. And so far, in January of 2024, interest rates have held a bit steadier than last year in 2023. It was a lot of ups, it was a lot of downs, but so far we have been holding steady for where we are. Why? We need to hold steady because we want to keep the housing prices from being inflated. So that is why we are seeing interest rate hold steady to where they are, shooting up sometimes, shooting a bit down, but for the most part, holding still. Housing sales decline is the other question. Will they decline? Not necessarily. I think that really it's about the inventory. Okay, so the inventory is still very, very low. It's still very, very low. We have been in the seller's market for several years. Typically, it is a lot longer historically than in times before. It's usually always a swing. So it will swing to a buyer's market, it swings to a seller's market, it'll swing to just the even market. But right now it's in a very interesting time. So, but there is still more demand than inventory, more demand than inventory, meaning there is still more buyers than there are sellers. So even though some buyers are a little apprehensive or maybe priced out of certain price points or areas, there are still more buyers out here trying to get a home. I think a lot of that has to do with the demographic or the generation that is trying to buy, which is the largest generation, millennials. Okay. So, of course, before it was boomers, but now it is millennials, and they are of the age of wanting to buy a property. So many are trying to do so. And the inventory right now is just not there. The next question is, will housing inventory increase? It may increase, it may not. Now, at some point, could that change? Yes. But as of 2024 or in the very near future, no. Okay. So, as I said before, we're in a time where the people who are trying to buy, it's a lot more than what the inventory is out there. And again, sellers who even sellers who have homes currently who may want to become buyers and sell their home are a bit apprehensive themselves. So currently, the inventory is still what it is. Will home prices go down? I don't know about going down, but so far they are definitely holding steady. We don't want necessarily home prices to go down, because that would mean that it's a housing market crash. Do we want the home prices to remain steady? Absolutely. That's what we're looking for. So we want stable home prices, and we want a stable interest rate. Will it be a buyer or seller's market? Great question. It's a seller's market. So, and it really depends on what specific area you are trying to be in. Of course, I service Philadelphia and the surrounding suburbs. And so in some places in Philadelphia, it may be slower for properties to move depending on where you are. And certain places in Montgomery County, it's properties are moving definitely faster. You'll see properties go and be on the market for a day or two. There are some properties that just can't get sold. It's very interesting. So it really depends on the property and the area. Okay. And there are some areas that are a bit more in demand than others. There are some houses that are in a bit more of demand than others as well. So it's almost like playing it by ear. And you have to be, and this is why it's important to have a realtor who understands the particular market that you want to buy in, because they'll be able to pinpoint specifically what the strategy is for that particular area. Lastly, bottom line is regards to this market is to not get so engrossed in what's happening on CNN, what's happening on, the different morning shows, but understand, what do you need for your life? If you are looking to buy and you have a desire to, but you're fearful, you're seeing the headlines, talk to a real estate professional that can be able to give you some great advice, be able to guide you in the right direction. And at the end of the day, this market is simply not for the short-term gain. But if you're looking for something long-term, if you're looking for something where, hey, I want to stay in my property 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, then none of this stuff matters. Because at the end of the day, buying a property is always better because you build equity and your property appreciates. So if you're looking to buy, don't worry about all the minute details, but worry about what you need for your family, for your life, for your goals, and understand that in the long run, if you're playing the long game, it is always better to buy rather than rent. And so that was for my first time home buyers. That's a tip for you. So I'm wrapping it up. That's all for today's and this week's Tuesday Tip at 2. And listen, join me next week for an all new episode of Tuesday Tip at 2. All right. Remember, there's no place at home, no place at home buying. If you're looking to buy, if you're looking to sell, if you're looking to invest, go ahead. Go to book.djmrealtyco.com. Again, that's book.djmrealtyco.com and schedule your consultation. Don't forget to subscribe, like, all that fun stuff, and I'll talk to you guys soon.